cinemas.
Okay. I did this for you guys to pay attention to something. See, you guys don't pay attention. Notice the ending and the promotion and the date. I want you guys to pay attention now. That was the Wonder Woman trailer from comicbook.com. Okay? Now here we see June 2nd is the date, and the voice is different, where they talk about it being in cinemas. I want to show you something, so I'm going to back this up so you can see. Freeze it. The voice is different, and look at this. Look at this ad. This is not the same company that did this. My point being this. What was released, especially in trailer number 6. Trailer number 5, actually, when I paid attention to it, it didn't really show that much. But trailer number 6 showed, I would say about 40% of that trailer was new footage. Okay? Now, some of you, I don't know if you're subscribers or what you are, where you came from, but some of you were saying, well, show us the new stuff that so much that they spoil in the video. Okay, fine. So, if you go to this trailer here, okay, you're going to see continuity of a scene. You're going to see Wonder Woman jump up into a building, a tower. She's going to break through the tower and enter. Then she's going to proceed to start kicking some guys' butts. Then she's going to burst through a door and she's going to knock down a guy. Then she's going to beat up some other people with a shield and a sword. Now before that they were just showing snippets of those sequences. Now they showed you the entire sequence. Okay? And like I said before, with Batman v Superman, the Batman warehouse scene, they did it close to the date though. They did it close to the date, not a month out. They were showing the entire, almost the entire scene of the warehouse scene of Batman. And it blew us away, yes, but you didn't need to show us all of that. You know what I'm saying? The same thing they're doing, but they're doing it earlier with Wonder Woman. They're showing almost entire sequences of action now, and they're doing it so early, so a month out, and they already showed new footage Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. Then they skipped 2 days and they showed something Tuesday, and I think they talked about the the teaser that would come after Gotham, and we're all hot and sweaty for it. But you got to understand something. All of those things, all of those trailers and stuff were great. Okay, trailer number 5, to be honest with you, from comicbook.com, it was okay too. It was cool. But then when you drop trailer number 6 with almost 40% of that trailer being new stuff, and on top of that, and all of that's well and good, but it was when you start to give away sequences of your best action scenes, and you're starting to give more and more, I saw the trend that was coming. And so, if you notice, and a lot of y'all just don't think, you just put things out of context, and you start to defend, you get triggered and you defend, and you don't think. You're not listening to the substance of what I'm saying. You just defend, right? Stupid. Don't defend certain things. You need to think through. You're seeing a trend happening. They're giving more and more and more information in each video. And you got to say, okay, they're not sacrificing the plot. They're not sacrificing the main videos. We're not knowing those things. But don't sacrifice all the action scenes. Because the thing that's really cool about this movie, and it hinges on as well, is it's an action flick. It's a comic book superhero action flick. So don't go. And I saw the trend where they were giving more and more, and it became a runaway train. And I'm saying, hey, whoa up. Right now, you have the opportunity to reset and just cycle again, like you were doing before. You got enough new material. You should have been cycling during this week, and then you drop more new material over the weekend. You drop it on the weekends. The reason being, there are more people who have time to watch this stuff on the internet or whatever on a weekend. And during the week, they're busy working or going to school or whatever. So, I was just thinking, put your brain cap on. Yes, the Gotham trailer or the Gotham teaser was good because people usually, after Gotham at prime time, you go and you show this stuff. That's smart, right? And it wasn't a lot. I mean, this 6th trailer particularly showed a lot more than all the other trailers that came before, or TV spots or ads, whatever. And I didn't understand who could have been doing that. But now, as I look at it, I know this was not something that was done directly with Warner Brothers. Just look at this shabby work here. Look at this. And the date is now June 1st. Someone got access to this information, gave it to comicbook.com. It's somebody on the inside. And Warner Brothers has to do their in-house checking and see what's going on and put out this trailer. Because Warner Brothers has not in any way been associated with this particular trailer. And you look at the design scheme and everything, it is just not in correspondence with this. This looks official. This absolutely does not. This is someone who has tweaked this and done this. Someone could be trying to sabotage Warner Brothers, or they're so hyped they went ahead and did their own thing. But this is not something that comes from Warner Brothers. Alright? I'm pretty sure about it now. This is somebody else doing this. Look at even the designs and the logos and stuff. Look at the difference. This is Warner Brothers. This is not. So it's very possible even trailer 5 is not from Warner Brothers. It's someone cutting and pasting and doing their own edits and putting this stuff out. How they got access to the new footage, I don't know. I don't know. So I think Warner Brothers is going to hold up on everything for a bit. Make sure they got all of their, the people under them thinking the same way, and then they're going to move forward. Okay, but very much I think I told you this is something sketchy, and I'm showing you guys there's something sketchy about this. Alright? And for those people, I saw some guy, he's called DC Hater or whatever, and he was talking about paranoid and whatever. I don't care what he thinks. Alright? I don't care what he thinks. He's a DC hater. Okay? I see what's happening, and I blow the whistle immediately so Warner Brothers will know. I blow the whistle immediately so the Warner Brothers will be aware of what's going on. And all you guys who can't see what I see, that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? That's your problem. Once it runs through smoothly in this campaign, I am cool. But when I see something, I'm going to say it. Okay? It doesn't have to be popular. But I always come with a logic. I always come with reasoning. And for those of you who are like just DC fanboys who just defend everything of DC, that's your problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person that thinks. Alright? I use my mental cap. I don't just blindly follow people. Alright? And everything they do is right. Okay? So this is a worthy criticism, which I hope DC and Warner Brothers hears. Somebody get it to them, and they can make their adjustments and then move on as planned, so that they make sure everything's in line and everything's coordinated under them, because they have excellent posters. I'm going to go through the posters. I'm going to go through some of the other things that they're doing. They were going really well up to this point, and I pointed out one time, I said, just make sure they don't show too much. I've been saying it all along. I hope they don't show too much. And then I saw this. I said, before they go south, before they mess up, let me pinpoint this right now. Somebody at least blow the whistle on this. Make sure things get in the right order. Okay? This is one time where this is worth the while saying this. Anyway, on that note, you guys have a great one. Leave your comments in the comment section below. You see, the difference between me and you guys is I can spell out what I mean, and I can spell out what I say. I don't just knee-jerk and respond to things. When you come on my channel, you're going to get the truth. You're not going to get rubbish. You're not going to get some fanboy defending things. When I say Batman v Superman was a good movie, it wasn't linear, but it was a good movie. I defended that. I backed up what I said. Okay? Theatrical cut, and then whatever it's called, which I have a copy of that one. All right? I'm not somebody like them other DC fanboys get a bitch and moan. I'm here to take action. So when I suggest certain things to Warner Brothers, it's because I'm suggesting it to them and hoping that they can get this information so they can make their adjustments. I don't wait until they make a mistake, a big one that'll mess up everything, from seeing what I've seen in the past, and then I come and I say, oh, look how DC sucks. Look how they let us down. I'm not one of those jokers, man. You got to understand. I want DC to succeed. I want Warner Brothers to succeed. So it's different with me. I'm not one of those guys who's a hater out there just making sentiments. I'm not overreacting. I'm not overreacting. The evidence is right in front of your face. Watching it in cinemas 1st June. That ain't real. That ain't from Warner Brothers. And people will easily derail your campaign. They easily sabotage you. So you have to go in there smart. You can't listen to everybody. You have to be able to carve a path that makes sense. You guys have a great one.